What's up, No Rev?
What's going on, CJC?
Not much. So today, in honor of Black Panther, we are going to talk about the top 10 black superheroes in comic books and their related media.
Sweet, this one should be real fun.
This should be interesting. Now, obviously, being two white boys, we're not going to talk about social commentary or any of those reasons. We're just going to talk about what's special about them and basically break down our top 10.
Yeah, us talking about social commentary on race, we're probably not the most qualified.
Probably not.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody will want to listen to us, so we're just going to talk about them strictly as comic book characters who happen to be colored with black pencil.
Yes, who have also had the most cultural impact, but
yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, so.
Anyways, let's kick this thing off.
Number 10 on our list is Static Shock. First appearance was June 1993, Static number 1 by Milestone Comics. After Milestone went under, DC acquired Static. He has been a Teen Titan in the comics, but is more well known for his portrayal in his own cartoon series, Static Shock. Virgil Hawkins received his powers by exposure to an experimental chemical. Along with others exposed, mostly gang members, received powers and unique abilities. He uses his power over electricity to fight the evil mutated gang members. Static is recognized for being the first African-American superhero to have a lead role in a TV movie. Gonna kick it back to you, No Rev, for number 9.
And for number 9, we have the Black Vulcan from the Justice Friends. Originally created in the 1970s by Hanna-Barbera. Yes, Hanna-Barbera the cartoons, not actually DC, for the first season of the show Super Friends. DC was originally wanting to use Black Lightning, a comic book character of theirs that they have already had comics for, but due to a dispute with creator Tony Isabella, we got Black Vulcan instead. Oh joy. Now back to you, CJ.
At number 8, we have Luke Cage, also known as Power Man. First appearance in Marvel's Luke Cage, Hero for Hire, June 1972. He's the first black superhero to be the title character of a comic. Alter ego Carl Lucas was born in Harlem, New York City, and after being in prison for a crime he didn't commit, is experimented on by the government. These experiments lead him to being near invincible, with skin that can't be broken and strength comparable to that of Spider-Man. Cage was portrayed by Mike Colter on Netflix, first as a guest character in Jessica Jones, before getting his own series and eventually becoming a member of the Defenders. No Rev, take it away.
And for number 7, we have Bishop. Original appearance in Uncanny X-Men number 282 in November of 1991, created by John Byrne and Will Portaccio. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that. He is a regular accomplice with Cable as being a member of Xavier's Secret Enforcers, or, for those original title fans, the School Enforcers for the original title, as well as he has the ability of energy absorption, which grants him all sorts of other capabilities such as healing, shooting energy beams from his hands. Combine that with the possibility of absorbing magical energy and having super cool robotic arm, you got one hell of a superhero. And it's back to you, CJ, for number 6.
Tough act to follow there, No Rev. But at number 6, we have Blade. Blade's first appearance was in The Tomb of Dracula number 10 in July of 1973 as a supporting character. His first solo story was Vampire Tales number 8 in December of 1974. Born Eric Brooks, Eric's mother was eaten by a vampire while he was being born. This attack passed several traits of a vampire into Blade, making him a daywalker. He was portrayed by Wesley Snipes in the movie Blade in 1998 and its 2 sequels. While Spawn in 1997 was technically the first major African-American superhero movie, the character of Spawn did not appear in person but briefly, and was not top-paid actor on his movie, unlike Snipes. No Rev? Hit it!
And for number 5, we have Miles Morales. Original appearance in Ultimate Fallout number 4 in August of 2011. Now, getting all the powers of Spider-Man should be pretty damn cool, you think. Unless your name is Miles Morales. Well, at least for the first appearance at least. Where his very first villain was none other than Kangaroo. And yes, I said that correct. A kangaroo. Significant due to him being the very first black version of Superman, and he was also made out of the wake of the Obama elections. And back to you for number 4.
At number 4, we have Cyborg. His first appearance is in DC Comics Presents October 1980. Became most well known as a member of the Teen Titans and more specifically the Cartoon Network series Teen Titans. Alter ego Victor Stone was an intelligent, gifted high school athlete. Gravely wounded in a car wreck that killed his mother, he clung to life by a thread. His scientist father, Silas Stone, who worked for Star Labs, experimented on him and brought him back from the brink with cybernetic enhancements. Cyborg was recently portrayed by Ray Fisher in DC's Justice League and is slated to get his own standalone movie in 2020. We're in the top 3 now, Rev, so hit it!
And for number 3, we have Storm. First appearance in giant-sized X-Men number 1 in May of 1975. Significant in the fact that she was only the second black female of Marvel, only to Luke Cage's Misty Knight, made in March of 1975. Being that Storm is a literal African goddess and controls the damn weather, combined with a richer characterization and a pretty killer outfit, depending on which storyline you're into, that it's no surprise that Storm quickly demanded more attention and remains extremely popular to this day. Rubber glue, back to you, CJ.
Getting creative on me, no, Rev. Number 2 is John Stewart, not the comedian, the Green Lantern. John Stewart made his first appearance in Green Lantern number 87 in December of 1971. His character, John Stewart, was originally an architect, later retconned to be a United States Marine. Stewart was selected by the Guardians to be the next Lantern of Earth after Hal Jordan and for a time his backup. Most famous for his appearance in the 1990s JL cartoon, he was DC's first black superhero. And for honorable mentions...
Next, we have Lobo for our honorable mentions. Not the Lobo that you guys are thinking of with the DC character. However, this Lobo was a fictional Western comic book character who was the medium's first African-American character to headline his own series. He starred in Dell Comics' little-known 2-issue series Lobo from December 1965 to September 1966. He was created and written by D.J. Arneson.
And our next honorable mention and last honorable mention is Waku, Prince of Pentu. The first known mainstream comic book feature with a black star, albeit not African-American, Waku was one of 4 regular features in each issue of the omnibus titled Jungle Tales, September 1954 to September 1955. Marvel Comics' 1950s predecessor, Atlas Comics, had published the African Tribal Chief feature. And now, ladies and gentlemen, no Rev for your number 1 choice. Actually, I'm gonna take this from here, no Rev, because number 1 is Steel.
Get the fuck out of here with Steel. No, it is not Steel. The actual number 1 is... Black Panther. Now, Black Panther, first appearance in Fantastic Four number 52 in July of 1966. He is the first black superhero in mainstream comics to get his own series. Even though his first appearance, he was technically an antagonist. He actually fought the Fantastic Four in order to test their skills and worthiness for his assistance. Fun fact, the name of the character for Black Panther actually predates the Black Panther Party movement founded in October of the same year.
Alright, no Rev, that finishes our inaugural top 10 list. Any final thoughts before we sign out?
Never stop creating these characters.
Yep. These characters are good for comics and good for the world. So, with that being said, I am CJC.
And I am your lovable No Rev.
And this has been the Microphone Joes. We will see you next time.
Stay average, folks.